Just ask your delivery guy. Or the guy who built your delivery guy's house. Or the guy who laid the highway for the guy who built...
Who's missing an important test?
4 commercial vehicles can handle the job.
Wait, I'm missing AP Bio. That's important.
Transit Connect, E-Series, Super Duty, and Medium.
Shout out to Mrs.
My understanding from my internal sources is that she misses a lot.
Best-selling line of commercial vehicles because they're built
Thank you.
Claim based on IHS market calendar year 1985 through 2016 U.S. tip registrations, excluding registrations to individuals. See your dealer for details.
You know what scares most people? Spiders, heights, public speaking. You know what scares me? Unused inventory. I find the prospect terrifying. Got goosebumps just thinking about it. That's why we use Grainger. Grainger's inventory management solutions make sure our facility has exactly what we need when we need it. No overstock, no understock, no goosebumps. When it comes to inventory management, Grainger's got your back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger.
Get it done. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, and it's AM 1160 WCCS, 101.1 FM, 946, our Citizens Ambulance Time Check. Brought to you by Citizens Ambulance Service. Time to become a member today. Citizens Ambulance Service, they need you, and you definitely need them. All right, it's 14 away from the top of the hour. And in the studio with us this morning, by the way, this is available on Facebook Live. We're Facebook Living this event at 1160 WCCS, our Facebook page. The West Shamokin Girls Basketball Team. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
I'll see you're so much better than the Salzburg one. The Salzburg guys yesterday, one guy talked. I said, good morning, guys, and one guy went, hi. It's so good to have you in the studio with us today. The Salzburg boys won the District 6 Boys A Championship last night. There's one other team from the Heritage Conference with a chance at a championship this year, and it's you, West Shamokin Girls. Your first year in the District 6 and in the Heritage Conference. It's been pretty good, hasn't it?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, sure. How about we introduce each of you, step up and tell us who you are and what grade you are in school, and then we'll get into this a little bit.
Olivia Fizzero, Junior. Andrew Orlowski, Senior. Shelby Klauser, Junior.
Jason Huth, Senior.
Jaden DiFilippo, Junior. Gabby Olinger, Junior.
Katie Glover, Senior.
And there you go. Those are the girls who are here today. Of course, you girls get a lot of playing time, and you had me nervous the other night. I'll have you know, over Richmond High School.
We were nervous too.
Obviously. But tomorrow you're in the District 6 Championship game, the Girls AAA at Mount Aloysius College. That's a building we've never been to because they just put this building up at Mount Aloysius, so it's a new experience for us at Mount Aloysius too. But it's a chance to play for the District 6 Championship. Olivia, they say you're the talker.
Yeah, probably.
All right, well, cozy up to that microphone there a little bit, and we'll talk to all of you, of course. But Olivia, as Coach Nagy, since Coach Nagy isn't here, you can rag on him as much as you want, and talk about what it's like to play for this gentleman, and where he has you right now as you get set for this game tomorrow.
Well, in practice, we're really preparing, trying to get in our best shape so that we can play with Tyrone on Saturday. I think we all really enjoy playing for Coach Nagy. Him and Coach Parks are just really fun coaches to play for. They push us and they know us, and we work hard in the summer, work hard in the fall. Now we're just trying to show it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you certainly did in the Heritage Conference Championship and through that Heritage Conference season, and now you're getting set for this game tomorrow. What has Coach told you about the ball club you're going to play, Tyrone?
He just said they're they're hustlers, and we just need to try to protect the ball, box out. Just they press, and we're not really the best with presses, so we just need to work hard and just try to do better.
All right. Well, very good. Let's talk to each of you and talk about your game and being a part of this season. And Andrea, you're next to the microphone, so come on up. Andrea Orlowski, you in the most recent games have drawn a pretty tough defensive assignment. Coach is really relying on you to shut down some of their top players.
Yeah, he's had me on some of their scorers and like big girls, but it's something that you do like all your life when you play basketball. So to guard someone, it's just we do the basics, like keep them left hand, guard them up front. Like I don't know, I've just been able to do that.
Yeah, and you're also a ball player who likes to go a high post and work down low as well. Talk about how you fit into the West Shamokin offense.
My role, I would say, is when I get the ball, I look to drive. I mean, I'm a spot shooter, but driving is definitely my main like component I'm able to do. But I'm able to post up and like I'm more like go to the hoop and try to work there.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Shelby? Speaking of defense, Shelby always draws a tough defensive assignment as well. When you prepare for this team tomorrow, what have you learned about your assignment? Do you know yet?
My girl, she is number 14. She is a very good shooter, so I just need to bend my knees and force her left.
Mm-hmm.
Trying not to I want to like not have her have any points tomorrow.
There you go. Well, that's a plan. Talk a little bit about your role offensively, because you're one of those girls, and I mentioned this about Jasa the other day as well, who sort of hides in the bushes for a while. And then all of a sudden you look down at your score sheet and you've got 3 or 4 buckets, and Jace's the same way. If teams don't pay attention to you guys, there's a good chance that you'll get open and find yourself in a position to score.
Yeah, I'm the assist person. I like to give other people the baskets, but if I have a shot, I've learned to shoot it. In the beginning of the season, I was timid, but now I let it fly. But I like to give the post some credit because they work hard down there. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we'll get Jason up there. Meanwhile, we'll go to this other microphone where Katie is, and she just said she likes to get it to the post. And Jason and Katie, oh, you're going to double team that microphone, aren't you? All right, let's go Katie first. Katie, you the last couple of games really, but all season long, rebounding has been one of your great strengths, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, I just like to try really hard with it, box out and go straight for the ball, just work at it.
Yeah, and one of the things in the game the other night, there were a lot of instances, and you see this in girls basketball, coaches coach their players to grab the ball and to get that tie-up and the jump ball and hope the possession arrow's pointing in the right direction. You were ripping the ball out of those guys' hands the other day.
Yes, you was.
Like, a couple of times you ripped the poor girl. Don't you have any sympathy? I mean, you end up with her flying down the floor, sliding on her rear end, and you've turned the ball up the court.
I mean, if I'm stronger than her, then I can just take it.
It's not your problem.
Yeah.
It's not your problem. Well, the other night was a terrific example of that. And the game before against Ben Cambria, where you were being called on to play a girl who was out on the perimeter, and still you managed to get in and get, 17 rebounds in that game. That was a hustling game, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It all came down to heart, pretty much.
Yeah, the whole team was like that. Now let's get Jace over here to this other microphone. She's another one who is, I said hide in the bushes type of player, because you're not a player that people take great notice of early, but then all of a sudden you see that Jasa has gotten the ball down low. You're great off the glass, and you get the rebound when the rebound is, in question. It seems like you're right there in the right spot. Talk, if you would, a little bit about positioning and how that adds to your game.
Yeah, whenever the other girl goes to box out, you have to try and work your way around her, especially if they're on defense. They have the better advantage of seeing the shot go up and then getting in front of you, so you definitely have to work around them.
Mm-hmm. And you and Katie are always going to draw the big girl on the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and usually you're smaller than the big girl on the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that requires a lot of extra effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Really does. With Gabby and Jaden, I don't think we've spoken with you yet. Now come on up and grab a microphone, will you? Take 2, they're small. There you go. We even put that one at your height, Jaden. Isn't that nice of us? Gabby, the other night you came off the bench when Katie got into a little bit of foul trouble, and you got some points and you got them in that first half. Well, that was a big pickup. That's really your role in the team, isn't it?
Yeah, all season it's been Jasa or Katie, when they're in foul trouble, I have to go in and step up. And at the beginning of the season, I was a little more worried because defense wasn't my strong suit, so I'd always be a little worried going in there. But Coach has really been focusing on, having me focused, and when I'm focused, I think I can definitely do something.
Well, putting you in the right spot on the floor and you getting to the right spot on the floor is a pretty key thing.
Yeah, we've been working a lot at practice and working really hard every single day, and it's really helped and paid off.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have someone like Olivia who does the drive and dish so well,
yeah,
that helps, doesn't it?
Great teammates help everything.
Yeah. Jaden, you also come off the bench and you do more than just spell the other girls. Besides getting your uniform dusty because you're always sliding around on the floor, you're required to get in there and, especially against the press the other night, help to bring the basketball up the floor.
Yeah, it helped. Like, we had to have reversal, and we just had to reverse a couple times, and then we got it up.
Yeah, and then you get it on the defensive end. And we talked to some of your taller girls who are smaller than most of the other team's players. You're smaller than most of the girls that you match up with as well. But you still get out there and defensively. I know Coach was talking the other day about taking away the right hand and trying to force them to go left. I noticed that the other day when you were, I can't remember who you were playing, what player you were on, but that really is a focus for the girls. Take away the strong hand.
Yeah, that's his biggest focus. We always get yelled at if we don't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I was take away the right hand.
Olivia, come on back over if you would. Olivia Facero, we mentioned a couple of moments ago about the drive and dish. Big part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, if you don't look down low, then all your guards will be guarded the whole night. So we rely on Katie and Jason and Gabby to just put it up to the glass, and if they miss, get the rebound and get the putback.
And you love to penetrate.
Yes.
Well, it's one of the cool things about your game that we notice so much is the long stride. Most girls, when they get into the lane and they're driving toward the basket, they'll sort of collect their feet underneath them. You take the long stride,
Yeah,
and it catches them off guard.
Yeah, sometimes I get yelled at for doing that.
Do you really?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, that's just how I played basketball growing up. So I guess I just keep doing it and hope for the best.
All right. Well, what does it mean to you folks in your first season in the Heritage Conference to win the championship at the KCAC? That must have been just a tremendous experience.
It was great. We were screaming in the locker room. We were so happy.
Coach came in with the banner thing. It was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially being able to avenge our loss from earlier in the season.
Yeah.
That felt good too.
That's great.
Well, you've lost twice and you've avenged both of those losses.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, now you get the chance to play for the District 6 championship. I know that must be great.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah.
Focusing in practice and just working hard. We just want to win.
It's tomorrow afternoon at West, rather not at West Shamokin. That'd be good.
Yeah, we
It's
wish.
awesome. Championship at your own school, but it's at Mount Aloysius University and college, and we'll look forward to the game. Girls, I want to thank you all for coming in today. Thank Dr. Shutters for bringing you. Were you driving the van?
Yes.
What kind of a driver is he?
He's
Remember, you said safe, she said slow, is that right?
Slow. We can go slow.
Okay. All right, well, make them take you somewhere to get something to eat.
That's what we
We
should.
are. Meadows opens today. Maybe that.
Meadows don't open until 11 though.
They've got
We'll
the
just have to hang
schedule
out.
of when the place is
Well, maybe,
open.
maybe we can go to eat and then for ice cream.
That would be ideal. Yeah.
They've got it all planned out. You're not getting back to school before dismissal today.
That's the plan anyway.
That's the point.
Just in time for practice. Ladies, thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's AM 1160 WCCS 101.1 FM. Boy, we went around to the line today. Let's see what we got coming up on Monday.